Hi there, a very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This simply talks with another video, and this time this video relates to a cement company. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. I'm not a member of the NSE and BSE, and that I am not a portfolio advisor. Whatever investment decision that you take, kindly do consult with your financial advisor, and remember that any investment into market like entities is laden with market risk. Now, before I talk about the cement firm and the markets, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, grow the channel, help you also ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get a $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts on different markets, investment thesis. You have discussions on economies, global economies, etc., and answer to your queries as well. So join, kindly check out my Patreon membership. You can be a member on WhatsApp as well. So in order to understand about this company, that take you to the screener website. The company I'm going to talk about is JK Cement. Now basically JK Cements as a whole is a company into the cement space, 31,000 crore market cap. It is engaged in the manufacturing and selling of cement and cement related products with over 4 decades of experience. One of the strongest brands in this segment. JK White Cement is extremely famous of it, and wall putty, etc. So these are the products, and they do extremely well. Now why I brought this up is because of the kind of correction it has seen over the last 2-3 weeks, and the stock is trading around 4060, which was the similar level as to what it was trading at, say, in January. So if I look at the price per se, so if I look at 6 months and a 3 months chart, that will be better. So after the results, it went to 4400 in February, and now it has declined even further. So this was the results came out around January 12th. So in December, this was trading at around 38, 3900, around 3900, 4000, and today the stock is at 4060. So extremely reasonable levels. 3900 to 4060 implies an upside of only 3-4%, whereas the results have been extremely strong. So if I look at the results of the company, 2935 crores of sales in the December quarter versus 2440 crores of sales last year in the same quarter, 247 crores of operating profit versus 625 crores of operating profit this time around. Margins expanded tremendously from 10% to 21%. Very strong numbers, top line, bottom line, anything. So before tax number on the profit front, 69 crores last time around, and 4 years later we have 409 crores. We had an other income here of 38 crores versus other income of 19 crores. So even if I drop it by 20 crores and have the say have it as other income as similar, even then 380 crores of net profit is quite tremendous. Eventually an EPS that is around 36.7 rupees this time around. Strong numbers, very strong numbers, yet the stock has not done much. It's right there, about 5% higher than when the number came out. So the number came out around it was 12th 13th of Jan, and the stock was around 4000. Then it was a dip, and eventually the stock went up to 4500. I think the number came out around 25th of Jan when the stock was around 3900. So very strong numbers, strong promoter pedigree. In terms of balance sheet, yes, it is slightly stretched. There's a little bit of borrowing in there, but if you look at the cash conversion cycle, that is extremely positive. If you look at the return ratios, so cash conversion cycle at 55 days versus 159 days a year back is extremely strong. In terms of shareholding pattern as well, so you have promoters holding 45.7%, you have FII holding of 15.2% in here. Our domestic institution is around 24%, and public shareholding is around 15%. So public shareholding is not that great from the free float compared to the free float. Even in that public shareholding, we have two large investors invested into the stock, which has the combined holding of that is around 9.3%. So only 6%, 5.5, 6% public shareholding or retail shareholding in there, which is extremely positive. So this is a company around 4,000 rupees with such numbers. If I look at it, 37 rupees of EPS, 36.7 this time around. March should be very good as well, and I believe that March numbers should better this. So I think around 41, 42 rupees of EPS could come in then, and so even 2 quarters EPS could be around 78 rupees, which is extremely strong compared to 55 rupees of EPS last time around. So that's why I believe that this is a stock to be bought. Decent upside possible, but keep relevant stop losses in place as well. If it goes down because of any reason, don't lose a lot. But the company looks stable, and from a 2-3 year perspective, if such numbers continue, I think JK Cement is set to do extremely well going forward. Not a trading call, not a stock that you should buy on a trading front, and I'll tell you why. Because if you look at the charts here, and I'm on trading view, this is a 1 year chart. 4,050 is the stock price. It has continuously gone down on a 1 year chart. If you see, it's at 37, 38 RSI. So RSI does not support, moving averages do not support, because moving average, 50-day moving average is at 4150. It's below that. So it becomes extremely strong above 4150, a close above 4150. But if you look at it from an investment point of view, here, so this was 20th of December when everything fell first time after a big move from September, the mid, small cap, etc. And here the high was around 3980. So I believe 4,000 to 3,900 is a very strong support. And so from an investment point of view, one can start accumulating from here. Maybe 5, 8, 10% downside is very much possible. But the kind of numbers that the company has produced, you can keep on accumulating over the next 1-2 months, and then probably in the next 2 to 3 years the stock should be much higher from these levels. So this was a video on JK Cement. I have not covered the markets that much this time around at all. What I'll do is I'll have the market analysis tomorrow, the midweek market analysis by tomorrow during the market hours. At the moment, just doing the stock analysis of JK Cement. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you get my video straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.